what's happening, Spider friends? Welcome back to the amazing Spider-Man here on the Kwings Let's Plays channel. I'm Kwing, and this is my wife, Amber.
Hello.
So, Spidey's suit needs some serious tailorship, or tailoring, or whatevs.
I'm new.
What?
No, I'm not.
Oh boy. So anyway, in the comments section below, tell us your favorite Spider-Man love interests as we track all these rats into the sewer.
Oh my gosh.
'Cause you know what they say about love, it's a rat trap. That's right! Run for your lives! Alright, so we gotta go in the sewers.
Wait, can't we wait till the
rats will never
rats
stop
are done?
coming. They'll never stop coming!
Oh.
Chapter 4. The thrill of the hunt continues. The rat returned to the sewers for a new game of hide and seek with his turtle sons. Catch Master Splinter. That's what it says.
Yeah, it does say Catch Master Splinter.
He's being trapped by some cops as we speak. It's disgusting. The sewers, of course. Oscorp. Have you seen all the holes in St. Patrick Park? Some Oscorp robots were digging through the grass. Hey.
Hey, where are you going? Off to eat pizza with your adopted turtle sons? Can I come?
Okay, that was intentional.
Oh my gosh.
Donatello, voice actor,
Oh my
ladies
gosh,
and
it is Splinter.
gentlemen. It is Splinter.
This just proves the existence of Splinter.
This just proves the existence of the turtles
Locate this guy.
Yeah,
in
because
every comic book universe.
this proves the existence of turtles in real life.
But you know the reason why he did that quote, because he's Donatello.
Psh, because-
Actually, he was ending his Donatello run by the time this game came out, so...
Yeah.
He played Donatello for a very long time. 2000 and... I'm gonna get in trouble here. It was either 2002 to 2011, or it was 2003
Lets his friend do his dirty work.
to 2010. Not counting the video games.
Donnie.
Double the flavor, double the fun.
Double mint spider gum.
Delicious. Minty
Ow.
flavor.
Stupid robot.
I wonder how that spider webbing would taste.
Probably not very good.
Probably not minty fresh.
So are we gonna run into the Rat King down here?
You mean Splinter?
Well, we've
He
already
has a
seen.
name.
People were changing in the sun.
We've already seen Splinter. I'm talking
Had
about the Rat
a
King.
name.
Oh, that was dumb.
I thought that was...
Mutated freak, man.
Do you have to fight the rats now too?
No, I'm fighting a person who's been infected with rat cross species.
You know what would
grossness.
really add to this? If the rats were biting your ankles while they were fighting. You had to fight that guy.
No, I don't want to be bit by rats.
Kidding me? How many more of you are there?
There's a lot of them apparently. All right, let's silent take down the guy that's actually spitting acid because that wouldn't be fun. Blast!
Wrong dude.
Oh, we could silent take down robots. That's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
I didn't know we could do that.
The robots never saw you coming.
Nope, apparently these turkeys didn't see me coming either, so we can just do a stealth takedown on them too. Stealth takedown on this guy. How's it going? You need to hang up here with your friends.
Maybe you should stay there.
I don't think he wants to go up there.
Spider stealth, spider stealth.
You two are so cute together.
You should hang out more. Ah!
You're Arkham Spider.
Arkham Spider. No, Spider-Man with a deep, scary voice doesn't work. I'm Spider-Man!
Wouldn't that be weird?
It wouldn't work because
You know
he's
what,
wearing
that
bright, colorful colors.
That
So
would be funny if Batman couldn't find his costume for a week, or he had to wash it, so he had to wear a
Robots
Spider-Man
versus
costume.
Ratmen? I saw this on cable last night.
robots versus the Rat Men. Let's see. Where am I supposed to go now?
You can afford cable in New York City? Wow.
Well, Peter Parker is staying at Stan's apartment, so
Oh, yes, it's really Stan who's affording it.
yeah.
It's his
Web
credit
can give me a
card,
good vibe on his location.
which again we said is why Marvel ended up having to be bought by Disney.
Well, my grandparents had cable. They just didn't pay for it for like 15 years.
Oh,
I was so proud of them 10 years ago when they actually paid for cable. And I was like, so the change of heart? They were like, nah, our friend didn't work at the cable company anymore, so we had to, you know, do it the right way. It's like, I'm so proud of you, Grandma and Grandpa.
wow, their friend probably could have gotten in so much trouble.
I'm sure he did it to everybody he knew. Like, that was just, I don't know. And you gotta remember, there used to be a thing called cable boxes, so in the 90s and early 2000s, you could actually rip off cable companies by getting something called a cable box.
But it's wrong, and you kids should not do it because K-Wing is bad.
I don't need to do it ever because we have like Crunchyroll. I like supporting the things that I do, but it was a different generation. I mean, my grandparents grew up with when TV started. You didn't need to pay for TV to watch it, so
yeah, it's true.
That didn't. If they could find a way to still have free TV for 20-something years, that's what they did.
Really, we should all have free TV.
But it just goes in line with all those people when the PlayStation, the only reason it was such a successful system and it beat the N64 and Dreamcast and things like that is because of piracy. It's the only reason. It was a very expensive system, but it was so easy that literally you would go to your friend's house after church or, you know, one of your comic book friends, and they would have hundreds of PlayStation games, and you'd be like, how in the world are you doing this? You know, they're like, oh, it's like this. You put it in your CD-ROM drive, you copy it, and boom, done. Some people would go to Blockbuster because they'd have guilt issues, and they would rent the game, and then burn it overnight and return it when it was... That way they paid, you know, some of the money for it. That's how they got away with, like, their conscience and things like that.
You know that Spiderman right now is taking down internet pirates. That's
you can't do this anymore. This was like 15, 20 years ago that you could do this. What when I worked at Blockbuster, what they had to start doing, this would have been like 2000 and probably 2004. They would start to put like paper or something on the disc at Blockbuster or Hollywood Video or whatever, so people wouldn't be able to burn the game. And if you tried to take it off, you would be responsible for destroying the disc because the data would be in the center of the disc. And then eventually, when the PS3 came out, I believe, Sony started to do something where they would write a code like right in the middle of the disc, so you could only pirate like the PlayStation and the PS2. The PS3, like, it would... I forget what would happen. Something bad would happen and the disc would get all messed up. And if you try to return it, then people would know you're a software pirate.
Piracy is bad.
Yes, it is. So don't do it anymore.
These guys are finally finishing the 2nd Avenue tunnel.
I don't know. Thinking about rats and sewers, it makes me think about criminal offenses.
They always like to hide in dark subterranean layers.
I guess there are a lot of...
Sunny beach. Just once.
There were rats on pirate ships. Maybe that's what you're thinking of.
Seems like someone's been busy.
Master Splinter needs our help!
Oh, come on.
Let's save Splinter!
I need your blood in this syringe, silly. Not all over the walls. What's it gonna take?
You could take it off the walls.
Time to spar with Splinter.
It might take a while.
Ow. Ah! Kicks to the face.
I thought he was supposed to be surrounded by turtles, not rats. You're not the real Splinter.
He is a slimy one, though.
You sit on a throne of lies. You smell like... You don't smell like pizza.
It doesn't smell like beef and cheese. Well, actually, yeah, he would. Why isn't he going after a cheese shop? That's what I would do if I was a giant rat. Be like, let's hit up some of the cheddar joints in New York City. Nope, we're just gonna hang out in the sewers.
Oh yeah, somebody took a picture of a rat that started carrying a piece of pizza away from something. I think it might have been in New York or something, and then it was posted online, and people were like, it's Splinter, because he was carrying this piece of pizza. It was
Splinter
cute.
IRL.
Yeah, totally.
No.
This guy is a little uglier than the real Splinter, though.
What gave it away?
Except for, actually, I'm gonna tell you what. The Michael Bay Splinter is uglier than this. Because his eyes are deep and black and soulless in that Michael Bay movie.
I found out who the Michael Blaze... not Michael Blay. The Bay Splinter, like, who voices him. You're never gonna guess.
I have no idea.
Adrian Monk is Splinter.
What?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
You get a lollipop, but I'm in a rush and all out of lollipops. What is that?
Species detected. Elimination required.
Oh, no, please! I beg you! No, not elimination! Oh, please, no! No!
Spider,
Gotcha.
your weakness, small roll.
Try it against that one.
Yeah.
Chapter 5, to smash the spider. Spidey just had a few seconds to grab the red DNA before a hunter robot took him for a ride in the city. Woohoo!
Wow, Adrian Monk must have really needed a job to do that job.
No, you always get asked to do, I mean, whatever. The older you get, the harder it is to get Hollywood gigs, but I actually thought that they got an Asian actor for once to be Splinter, and it's another white
that's
guy.
not-
It's like...
He's kind of white, but he's also, like, I don't know, maybe he's a little bit ethnic.
My favorite Splinter was the guy in, do you remember that TMNT 2007 movie? Like, the one where Raphael was the Watcher or the Nightman or whatever his name was, the superhero.
Yeah.
They actually had a
To fight
famous
out in the open, huh?
Japanese actor being Splinter. He sounded so cool in that movie.
What is up with American movies not wanting to hire Japanese actors?
Yet
for
making them
Japanese
use
parts?
an accent.
Yeah, what is up with it? Like, how many famous Japanese actors are there?
There's a lot.
And plus, even if you couldn't find a Japanese actor you liked, you could just get another Asian actor that could probably do this, you know, similar.
I hate the spider hunter things.
Because, you know, in Asia, like in Korea and China and everything, most of those places, they all speak, you know, each other's languages. In Korea, people speak Japanese and Chinese.
I mean,
and stuff.
don't get me wrong, I love Adrian Monk, you know, but it was just interesting to hear that he was Splinter, because I actually thought they got an Asian actor, like they got someone to play Shredder, you know, to be
Yeah.
Splinter, and it turns out, nope, it's another...
The Shredder guy was the worst.
He's actually a very famous Asian actor, the guy that got to play Shredder, but he really didn't get to shine until
Oh,
the second
no, I
movie.
mean, the guy, yeah.
You didn't even need that white
The other guy, yeah, the other guy, it was like, that other guy should have been Shredder doing that stuff.
Totally.
It's like they split his role in two or something with some other dude.
I should have worn my brown pants today. Aha! Yeah, that kick is for free. We really need to see a New York City tailor. Because we're in bad shape.
Yeah, your suit is really bad, and you don't have Mary Jane to fix it.
No, Gwen is not really a sewer.
It's a web to catch a fly.
She's more of a
career
side.
woman.
She's a career woman, yep. Although MJ, you know, technically is a supermodel, so I mean...
That is a career.
I'm still kind of upset that the Amazing Spider-Man movies didn't do that well, and that they didn't introduce Mary Jane like they were planning on.
Yeah, I think they just stopped the movies because... Maybe because Andrew Garfield made people mad.
Oh, he got fired, remember?
Yeah, I think
He dissed that CEO of Sony, and he
yeah,
didn't
'cause
go
he
to that
wasn't-
event in Japan because he was tired from jet lag, and he got fired. And that was the end of the Spider-Man Amazing movies. Ta-da!
Yeah, it was a not so amazing end.
You know, and he actually kind of blames Sony now for his career being a little whatever. Because, I mean, they probably would have let him be emo Spider-Man for a couple more movies. And he was going to be in planned spin-offs and things like that. But because of Andrew Garfield's screw-up, we, of course, have the Spider-Man Homecoming movie coming out, and Spider-Man was in the Avengers movie. Or, sorry, Captain America Civil War that was technically an Avengers movie.
Yeah, but didn't Sony make his career, or basically, it wasn't really anyone before he was Spider-Man.
I thought he did indie films. I never really knew who
Yeah,
Andrew
it's
Garfield was before
basically-
Spider-Man.
Exactly.
Just like, I have no idea who Tom Holland is, other than he's a teenager playing Spider-Man. That's all I know. And that he will be a teenager playing Spider-Man, and they're just going to make movies back to back while he's still young.
Yeah, might as well.
Well, because Spider-Man's a teenager. They don't want to do, hey, Spider-Man was a teenager for this one part of the movie, and now he's a college student, because that's how old the actor is.
Yeah. Or Spider-Man is 30 years old pretending to be a teenager. Whee! Some Spider-Man. Yeah. Yep.
But no, originally in Amazing Spider-Man 2, they were going to have Mary Jane either move into the same neighborhood as Gwen Stacy and
Oh
you know,
yeah,
them
that
kind
would
of
have
meet
been
each other
interesting if
to
he-
set it up.
Yeah, that would have been cool because that would have made more sense. That's kind of how the comics were, I guess, where he knew her but he didn't date her. And
Well,
then,
he didn't really know her, but
or he heard of her.
because he got set up by a blind date by Aunt May.
Oh, okay. But it would have been nice knowing that they were in the same universe. Okay,
Yeah.
so he didn't know her.
Supposedly
But maybe
That's
Gwen did.
interesting. If I could somehow link this frequency to my spider tracers, I could eavesdrop on Smythe.
Thank you.
they're taking pictures of me. It's like, hey, I need to go to a spider tailor.
Yeah.
Spider Tello is in. I like that actually. Spider Tello, because it's Donatello of Spider-Man. So
Yeah.
Spider Tello, Spider Tello. So we have to really fix this costume.
I wonder if they would have had Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man if he hadn't have gotten fired.
In the
like,
video games?
Well,
they couldn't
would they
afford
have
him in the video games.
No, I mean, like, would they put him in the Avengers movies and stuff?
No.
Like, they wouldn't.
Sony was not going to work with Marvel. Just like Fox won't work with Marvel, technically. It's very interesting that outside of the comic books, that Marvel doesn't own the rights to the X-Men. It's Fox.
Wow.
So you will never see, unless something happens where Fox is like, you know, we need to sell this back. Fox is like, they have no other superhero genre other than Deadpool and the X-Men and the Fantastic Four. And as soon as they give that back to Marvel and Disney, they're done. They can't compete with Warner Brothers and Disney. They have to have their own superhero group. But Marvel is just kind of like, we love having like all these characters in a shared universe. It will be so difficult to have like any of the X-Men show up in the Avengers films or anything.
Wow, that's pretty crazy. Mm-hmm. So the universe is totally divided between companies.
Wow,
I mean,
look at this.
You know, back in the day in the 90s when they sold the rights to Fox to do the movies and stuff like that and merchandising and all that other stuff. All these years later when they started really, because they didn't have a company that was making Marvel movies.
Yeah.
Connect all three
You
to
know?
get the coordinates.
They couldn't see into the future. They didn't know what, come 2008, they would start their Marvel universe.
Exactly.
For the longest time, they always relied on Fox because look at how well the first X-Men movie did.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like it though, kind of divided up because, you know, it'd be too crazy if one person held all the power or one company.
I'm not doing well against these robots.
It's kind of cool how DC basically, Warner Brothers, plus they basically own all the DC stuff, so.
Maybe the only problem with that is basically Batman's gonna show up in everybody's movies.
Yeah.
He's more than just the Tony Stark of the DC cinematic universe. He's also the Nick Fury.
Yeah.
So he's just gonna show up in everybody's movies. No! Oh.
Aw,
I saw
poor
that
Spidey.
Sadness. Spider-Man destroyed the Alistair Smythe hunter robot. He just has to give the DNA to... Ugh. You can't really tell that I'm wearing
The
a
antenna
costume
hides
anymore.
the gate. I'll need to
Nope.
connect all three to get the coordinates.
With all your bare shoulder and all those little wispy, like cuts in your suit, it kind of looks like you're wearing a ice skater outfit.
It does. Oh, that's funny. I like that.
A little bit.
That's good.
You should do a routine on the ice now. The cutting edge, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, the cutting edge. Oh my gosh,
Yep.
I can't believe you just did that. No, Spidey, it's not great. You need to really get stuff centered. But back to the Amazing Spider-Man. So originally, Mary Jane and Gwen were supposed to meet, like, I guess at Peter's aunt's house or something like that, because she is the daughter or niece of Aunt May's, like, you know, best friend or something like that.
Oh, so wait. Aunt May originally set up a blind date with Mary Jane?
Yep.
Whoa, I did not know that.
Yep, and that's why she said, face it, Tiger, you hit the jackpot, because he was like, you set me up with your friend's niece? Oh. That's what was funny about
Oh.
it. But in the movie, she was going to appear, like, at May's house, and Gwen was going to be there because they weren't together, supposedly, or whatever. And then they work together, but at the beginning of the movie, I don't think Gwen and Peter are together because he's trying to honor the wishes of her father or something. I don't remember. But
yeah, I don't understand that because, I mean, I could understand if you're trying to honor her father's wishes, but it's like...
Her dad was right, though. If she got too close to Spider-Man, she would probably get killed. And that's what happened.
I mean, ultimately, especially if she's over, like, 18, you can't really, like, do anything about that.
But the funeral was also supposed to be different. Like, Mary Jane was going to show up and, you know, kind of, like, lead into, oh, she might be the love interest of the future films. But how they ended it, they took her completely out of the movie, and you had a robot rhino.
Oh.
Hey, give it to me.
Yeah.
What I would really like to see Sony do is, you know, their Spider-Man 2017 video game franchise that they're starting? The one where he has, like, this weird costume that's kind of white, red, white, and blue?
I think so.
I mean, it looks amazing, but I hate the costume, like, so much. We'll be playing it whenever it comes out next year. But I would like to see some type of mention of the things that they do in the video games in the cinematic universe, like to kind of tie it together.
Oh.
Like, sweet.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
That would have been cool for the these games because a lot of stuff happened. Alistair Smythe and Morbius.
DNA.
I know, because the video games acknowledge stuff.
Sending in sentries. Contain the threat.
Video games talk about stuff they did in the movies. Why can't the movies talk about stuff they did in the video games?
Exactly. But I mean, also, it's pretty cool that this is its own type of thing.
Yeah, it's true.
Whee! So we have a bunch of stuff going on our Spider smartphone. I mean, it used to be an Oscorp phone, but we stole it, so it's a Spider phone now.
Yeah, I guess that's the cool thing about video games, though, is because they're kind of their own little world. Anything can kind of go. You can do Elseworld stories, and you can do weird stories, new stories about Spider-Man that you wouldn't do in a movie. It gives you more freedom. It's like more laid back, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know who the developer is of the upcoming Spider-Man game. It might be Beanox, but I'm not sure. Civilian rescued!
saved.
You have my thanks.
The important thing is that you're still alive. Stay frosty.
Again, stay frosty, but I am crazy.
Stay frosty, so Spider-Man works for Toonami then.
Do you know who's voicing Spider-Man in the upcoming video game, though?
No.
Our old pal, the Prince of Persia.
Oh, the
Yuri!
Yuri.
Small crime.
Yep, so Donatello is not returning.
Donnie, sadness.
This one needs help, and fast.
Just hold on and don't barf on my shoulder.
Yeah, I remember watching that voice actor Yuri on the Disney Infinity stream, and he was talking about his favorite game was Prince of Persia. Because even though he was on the Disney Infinity stream, he was saying he loved Prince of Persia.
It was a great game,
Yeah.
and we have the HD remake, so we really need to look at it next year. It's just a fantastic game. Don't cough on me, I don't want to get sick!
Yeah, he's done Spider-Man before, hasn't he?
Who, Yuri?
Yuri guy?
I don't know, actually.
Oh, okay, I thought he had.
Handle with care. I'll go check if there are more of them.
There's been so many people that have done Spider-Man. But I mean, Donatello's not even trying to sound like Andrew Garfield at all.
Yeah, he probably doesn't want to. Well, it doesn't matter. Andrew Garfield only did, like, how many movies did he do? Two. Yeah.
So far, the longest-running Spider-Man actor is Toby. And Toby did the video games, too. He did 3 or 4 video games.
Wow.
Each with a different story. And he came in and he did the voice.
That's pretty nice.
Well, he was like, I don't know. Remember, actors had to do certain things back in the day. Now it's like, if you're going to have them do a licensed video game on top of that,
I'm happy to lay the smack down on
you have to give them more incentive.
Yeah.
Back in the day, like when they did the Batman Begins game, and they did the Spider-Man games. It was all part of their contract for licensing stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I got a challenge for you. Now, I heard that you can do whatever a spider can. Here's your chance to prove it. We're gonna play a little game. I'll give you a destination. Go there as spectacular-esque as you can, and follow your every move with my remote-controlled camera. You'll have to stay in frame to make these perfect. Now, for your first mission, get that pretty spider butt to the marked antenna on that skyscraper. Speaking of antennas, I was on my mountain bike checking out some very fine ladies when, bang, and I took one right in the face. They were lifting a huge antenna right in the middle of the street. It's supposed to catch airwaves, not me. Not to mention, it ruined my hair in the process. I hate antennas! Anyway, good luck!
Do you know who that is?
Hope I get a warm reception.
No. I don't know who is it.
It is the B-movie legend, Bruce Campbell.
It is?
It is. He's been in every single Spider-Man video game. Whoops.
Wow.
For like...
really?
I'm trying to think how long. I think since he was the narrator of the first Spider-Man video game.
You sucked.
The movie game.
Oh yeah, I can hear it now. So
And,
he must like being in the Spider-Man games. That's
well,
cool.
he was... Sam Raimi, his friend, was the guy who did a ton of stuff. But anyway, guys and gals, that does it. We wanted to show Bruce Campbell. Join us
Yay!
tomorrow for the next exciting and thrilling episode
Something for you.
of the spectacular Spider-Man. Until then, God bless, happy gaming. Again, tell us your favorite Spidey love interest in the comments below. Excelsior!
See ya.